making it look a little bit prettier might be the way to go. Alright, are we ready? It's a struggle this Monday. I can feel it. Alright, combining like terms. I would grab a calculator first. So if you don't have a calculator, go get one. That's step one. Step one is have a calculator. Because some of the subtractions and additions and stuff, sometimes it's just nice to have it. Alright. I'm going to go around and pick on us today a little bit because I feel like I've been hearing some of the same voices.
Hey, I think I grabbed the wrong one. It's a little different.
That's okay. You can still use that one. Alright. Gavin, I'm coming to you first. Number one, I see some K's. Can I add them together? Yeah, they are like terms. I can add them together. If I do negative 6 plus 7, what am I going to get? If you don't know, grab your calculator.
32.
Negative 6. Did you put a negative in front of it? So if we do negative 6 plus 7, or you could do 7 minus 6 if you'd rather. How many do we have? Did you get just one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 1K. If you don't know, by the way, I'm going to steal your calculator for a second. Let me make sure we know where the negative button is on the calculator. Do you see this one way down here? This is your negative button. So if you press this, that's your negative. And then if I do 6 plus 7, that's how I got 1. So you're not going to be able to put the variables in, but that's okay. Alright, Ava, I'm coming to you next. I've got a 12R. Does 12R have any buddies that I can add to it? Yeah, I don't see any. So I'm just going to rewrite it because there's nothing I can combine with 12R, unfortunately. Alright, Ava, I'm sticking with you. What about negative 8? Can I subtract these two from each other? Are they like terms? Yeah, they are because they're just plain old numbers, right? So on your calculator, if I do negative 8, take away 12 more, what do I end up with? Negative 20. Love it. Alright, number 3, I'm coming to Haley. Haley, I've got an N here. Does it have a buddy?
Yeah.
Who? 9N, I agree. So how many N's do I have total? 10. Perfect. Alright, and then let's deal with our plain old numbers. We call these constants also. If I have negative 10 and I subtract 3 more, what am I at overall? Negative 13. Perfect. Alright, Kyrie, I'm coming to you next. Let's look at number 4. Are 4x and 10x like terms?
Yeah.
I agree. So let's combine them together. So on your calculator, if I do negative 4 minus 10 more, what am I at? Yeah, negative 14. And then we still have our x with us. Perfect. So that would be my final answer for 4. Sammy, I'm coming to you next. You ready? I have an R and I have a 10R. And truly they're both negative, right? Negative R and negative 10R. Are those like terms? Thoughts on that one, Sammy? Like terms? Yeah, I agree. So if we've got negative 1R minus 10 more. So if I do negative 1 minus 10 more, what do I get? Try to on your calculator, see what you get. So -1 minus 10 more. -11 overall. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Going on to number 6. Eliana, I'm coming to you. I have a -2x. Does -2x have a buddy? Yeah, who is it? 6x. And if I do -2 plus 6, what do I end up with? 4x. Agreed. And then, last question for you. Does 11 have a buddy? Not so much. So 11 is by itself. Alright, I'm gonna pick on Mr. Fletcher next. Make sure he's awake. You ready?
I'm ready.
He's ready. Okay. Like terms, Mr. Fletcher? What do you think?
Yeah, I do.
I agree. And then if we subtract them, what'd you end up with?
-1r.
-1r. Okay. I don't know. I think the teachers sound the most awake today, you guys.
Might have a little longer than yours, or what's going on?
I know. We sound quiet.
I think everybody's just ready. We're 1 week away from homecoming. Maybe that will lift spirits a little bit.
Yeah. It's hard when it's a Monday, too. You have the whole week in front of you. One step at a time, though. We've got this. Alright.
At least
Jordan,
the
I'm
Lions,
coming to you.
At least the Lions play tonight. That's exciting.
That is exciting. I know, but I'm too old to the point where I can't stay up that late and then also be functional tomorrow.
Oh no, I only watch like
First half?
First half, maybe.
Maybe.
Or it's quarter and a half, but I'm like,
Yeah.
we're big on if my daughter's sleeping, we gotta be sleeping.
Yeah, no, I feel that at that age. Alright, Jordan. Like terms for number 8?
Yeah.
Yep, thumbs up. -v plus 12v. So because the 12 is bigger and it's positive, I like 11, but it is gonna be positive 11 overall. So on your calculator, if you're typing it in, I would do -1 plus 12. Christian, I'm coming to you. Like terms for number 9? Yeah, I agree. If I have -8 and then I subtract 11 more, what am I at? -19. And then the x comes along for the ride. Alright, I'm over here. Hayden, number 10, like terms? Yep, like terms? Yes or no? Yeah. So what do I have overall?
6.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, I skipped over Roman. I'm coming back. I thought he got lucky. Okay, number 11, Roman. Like terms? 5n and 11n. Yes. Okay, what do I get when I add them up? 5 plus 11? Yeah, 16n overall. Now, here's where I get some kids who make mistakes, even like up in algebra 2 and beyond. They look at it and they see 5n and 11n and they say, oh, it's 16n squared. There's 2 n's. It doesn't change. That'd be like saying if I gave you 2 apples and 3 more apples, you'd have 5 apples squared. Is that what you would say? You just have 5 apples, right? So this just stays in n. Alright, Riley, now I'm to you. Look at number 12. I see an n. Does my n have a like term buddy? Maybe? Do you see another n in that sentence?
Yeah.
That math sentence. What do you see? What else has an n?
5n.
Yeah. So let's combine those together. So if they both have n's, then they are both like term buddies. If I do 1 take away 5, so use your calculator, 1 take away 5, how many n's do I have?
6. No.
Yeah, 1 negative 4n, perfect. And then these two numbers are just plain old numbers, so they're buddies as well. So one more time on the calculator for me, do your 4 take away 9 and tell me what you get.
-5.
Yeah, agreed. That would be my final answer. And truly, I don't know that I need to be boxing them in, because am I even doing more than one step? Not really. Alright, James, I'm coming to pick on you. 12R, does 12R have a buddy?
Yeah.
Who?
3R.
3R. And when I add them together, how many R's do I have total? 12 plus 3? Yeah, 15 R's total. Ooh, something interesting, and I always say interesting, and I'm like, to a math teacher it's interesting, right? Something interesting happens with the 5s. James, if I have a positive 5 and I take 5 away, what happens? So if I do 5 minus 5, 0. So I've got nothing left there. So my answer for this one would just be 15R. Alright, I guess it's my turn for number 14. Alright, so I'm looking at this one and I'm looking at 9n. Ooh, 9n doesn't have a buddy, so I'm just gonna rewrite it. And then I've got a negative 5 and a positive 6. So you could think of that even as 6 minus 5. Well, I know 6 minus 5, that's just 1. So 9n plus 1. And I'd love to combine these and just make it one term and say it's 10n, but can I add these together? No, one has an n, the other doesn't, so I can't add them up, even if I'd like to. Alright, so this is going to go in your folder for today, and I'm going to come around and give you a worksheet to do some classwork, to do some practice on your own, although a lot of you just shared and helped me fill in that last one anyways. So you're going to be scanning through and looking for like terms and adding them together. If you want to use one of my highlighters or markers or anything up here, you can come grab something if you want.